gone through this, and my grandmother, she used to tell us, you always got to have a spare tire.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know, these men are dogs, and you always got to keep it spare. But can you hear me?
Mm-hmm, we can.
But I wanted you all to discuss the consequences of the spiritual consequences of stepping out on your relationship and on your marriage.
Well,
and can we talk about soul ties?
Soul ties. So you want to go with the spiritual consequences of it?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Well, if you have sex with a person for at least 6 months, you will create a tie that takes 3 years or more to break. And that sexual relationship will continue in the astral world for many years once that spiritual cord is created. So it'd be difficult to then be happy with the new partner if you have sex with one or more partners for 6 months. You build up a lot of cords. If you have sex with somebody for at least 2 years, then it takes 10 years to break that cord, and that person is going to be pretty much, the rest of your life in your sexual energies, having sex with you in the astral world and sometimes even in some of the higher worlds, because you've created that form of contact with that person. That person is going to be part of your life in many ways the longer you have sex with them. The more people you have sex with, the more cords you create, till eventually it becomes difficult for you to give yourself to somebody openly in a sexual relationship because your energy is going in 10 or 15 different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
you can have sex, you can do it, but the ability to feel becomes more and more numbed the more people you give the energy out to.
I know a lot of people, a lot of females, a lot of men too, who say that they're just somebody that they just can't shake. They're in their dreams and and so on and so forth. I wanted to find out what they can do or what we can do to minimize those years.
Well, if you've already had sex with people like that, you got to really think about a spiritual cleansing. And you got to think about at least a level 2 or level 3 cleansing to cut those cords, to begin to work on letting that energy go, and also to a great extent cleansing your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the people are there for 2 or 3 years, that person is going to be hard to just stop thinking about. So you're going to need some help with the cleansing, going to need some help with conscious mind work, and you're also going to need to begin to elevate your consciousness so that you don't want to keep doing that to your significant others.
Okay.
So basically they need a cleansing. And then during the cleansing, cords can be cut, and then you need to, clean out your mind because you're going to take that into your current or your next relationship. And that's
right.
part of the luggage that people bring with them when they, stop a relationship and start a new one.